everyone, and welcome to NDF Talks. I'm Amy Curran, and I'm here with my mom, Antoinette Curran. I am one of 4 siblings with GNE Myopathy. I am the youngest. I have 2 sisters, Stephanie and Linda, and a brother, Jim. Mom, can you give a little background into our family's diagnosis?
Our daughter Linda was the first to get diagnosed, and then came my son, Jimmy, and my other 2 daughters, Steph and Amy. Their first diagnosis was CMT, then SMA. And then through DNA testing, they realized it wasn't either of them. And one of the doctors at CHOP finally came up with GNE Myopathy. Each one had a different stage of the disease.
Do you remember how you felt when we were finally diagnosed with GNE Myopathy?
Yes, I was glad the doctors finally had the correct disease. I was heartbroken that it happened to not one, but all my children. And I was disappointed that it was rare and with no immediate cure, and going back some 20 years ago. But thanks to research today, there could be a light at the end of the tunnel.
Can you talk about the struggles of being both a parent and a caregiver to all of us?
One of my hardest struggles, I think, was watching GNE myopathy slowly disabling them. And there was nothing I could do to stop it.
As a parent, what would you like to say to another parent who is new to this disease?
I would tell them to try and take one day at a time. My children started showing their symptoms in their late teens. I encouraged them to follow their dreams and meet as many people as they could. As the disease progressed, I always supported whatever change my children decided. GNE myopathy doesn't mean you can't follow your dreams or that your dreams can't change one day. Just follow your heart, always.
I think that's very good advice.
As far as their daily care, as a parent and a caregiver, it is my privilege to care for them as long as I am able.
There's not much to say to that except thank you. Do you have a favorite item that helps you in your day-to-day?
Linda is our only child that is still living with us, and having a ceiling-mounted lift is a lifesaver. As I get older, I don't think I could have kept transferring her. For relaxation, I enjoy reading, doing puzzles, walking, nature.
Okay. I know my brother Jim also has a ceiling lift, and that's something that I am looking into putting into my house as well as I get more weaker. What has really surprised you about GNEM?
What's really surprising is how something that can be so easy can change overnight. For example, going up a step, whether it be small or big, one day and not being able to do it the next. Putting on a shirt, brushing teeth, able to put on socks and shoes. Also, how the disease has progressed differently with each child.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a big struggle for us patients when something we previously could do, we can't anymore. I remember when I used to drive, I would get my gas about once a week. And there was one week when I got out of the car, put the pump into the gas thing in the car, and I went to push the handle and I couldn't push it anymore. And I just kind of stood there thinking, what do I do now? And I had to put the pump back and get in my car and just drive away thinking, okay, now I can't pump my gas anymore. So it's a struggle when something you could do, you can't do anymore, and now you have to figure out how to go about that skill. And it does affect everybody differently, and it's a roller coaster of navigating your life from that moment on. How do you think our diagnosis affected the family as a whole?
We were always close, but I think their diagnosis brought us even closer together. When we get together, we brainstorm ways to get through their daily struggles. It's been very helpful.
Yeah. And we also don't forget to have fun and laugh a lot. Yeah. I think that's very helpful.
Very.
We get to giggle. Thank you for talking to me, Mom.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you, everyone, for listening in.